Hey guys, welcome back to Max Cars Dawn of War Unification. Today I have the second match of the round of 8 of the Unification Summer Invitational 2023 for you. We have on Tranquilities and on the Thousand side we have Imperial played by Biggie Cheese or Vasa Ogrin. On the other side, in the northern side, we have Chaos Demons played by GabPR. The other two matches from the round of 8 will be or have been already casted by Mr. Landshark or Dream on FKR. This will be Rex versus Creed, as well as Huntington versus Custom King. Okay, let's go for the openers. We have a Hand of Dawn in the Siege Generator opener, so this looks like as a Siege Captain. We could go for Space Marines. No, it's just for the Siege Captain. We have 2 Siege Marines into each Captain, and for GabPR I have 1, 2 Furies, 3 Furies into Screamers. No Demon Lord. The Soul tried to decap but failed. The Tech Marine does so much damage, so okay, he puts them here and lets them get full morale and maybe even give them some reinforcements, I guess. No, he's just for the full morale, that is. Let's see. You also see on the top left the resources again for both players, as well as the score and the unit caps. We have now some Screamers against Siege Marines. The Siege Marines are not very happy against Screamers. The damage is really high. The regeneration on those guys is pretty high as well, it seems. So his Tech Marine is using his axe and everything. The Tech Marine is going to a Plasma Cutter as well, I think, to go through this. So the early capping from GabPR, he's really known for that. So a lot of early aggression, as you kind of have to. Only 2 Warpness signatures. I'm not sure if he plans to use the third one offensively. You still can delete these warp signatures to place them somewhere else. It's like if you're not placing the third one like in the next minute, it would be worth to just put it down. They only give you now, I think, +5 instead of the +7. And yeah, but it still repays for itself really fast. There we have Vin Diesel going in, going ham, shooting Screamers here. Screamers, scream themselves and lose their morale. These Tech Marines are just the biggest problem for them. The Tech Marines have a Flamer as well, so we have 2 Tech Marines here. Does he? Yeah, he even has the third one. So all Marines in the world. 1, 2 Siege Marines still. I'm not sure if he lost 1 model here, but I don't think he lost the full squad. Yeah, but economy wise it is in favor of Gab right now, but if I think we need to stick to the Imperial Fist point of view, so we see when the fortifications for the listing post go through. I'm not sure what the base HP of a listing post for the we will see it here. Okay, so these have been fortified once. You see it, the 3k number, so he can kind of get toe and toe, although GabPR has 1 shrine more. But okay, we have 2 squads of Siege Marines as well as the Siege Captain here. What is coming in, and Furies and Screamers, but there is a second line of Tech Marines holding the line. 3 Tech Marines. Did he go for the Plasma Pistol? He just now got to go for the Plasma Pistol. It's not a Plasma Pistol opener in that sense, but the Plasma Pistol by itself is really strong on these Tech Marines. The Plasma Pistol is also carried by the Siege Captain, so this is all the Plasma in the world, so these guys will struggle now. There's 3 different models, so you cannot tie down all of them at once. And they even have good melee, as you can see. So the problem is that these are singular entities that cannot be tied down at all. Like all single entities cannot be tied down. But there we have the Demon Lord. I think he deep strike in with attached to one of these squads here. So he goes into melee, but they lose, or they all lose morale. The damage from these guys is just too much. The Tech Marines and the Siege Captain did, no, all three Tech Marines and the Siege Captain are still alive. So this is a lot of plasma pistol fire. You saw a lot of red flames going down here. So this is not really looking good for Gab. He goes for the outer sides, or he tried to. This one he misclicked, so these guys need to go next to the shrine and then go back. But yeah, Vasa Ogrin just saying, yeah, screw this demonic shrine, I go for this. This is, sometimes you see Necrons going for this. It's like, I cannot hold this one because it's so far from my base. I just take from the defensive position I had here, I just go, like the natural way is going this way and not through the negative cover to cover your own, quote unquote, your own listing post. It's closer and easier to go to the enemy. And here he tries to go for a heavy bolter turret. Yeah, and he will be able to, because these two squads of screamers will not be enough. These siege marines trying to go for this demonic shrine, but there are some horrors now. These horrors are badly needed here, I think, as a ranged support. He has a lot of melee, but horrors are very well needed. He goes for the Dark Circle, so he's on his way to Tier 2. Tier 2 is already finished though for the Imperial Fist. Does he go for some Tier 2 upgrades? He goes for Siege Marines. I'm not sure if they are especially Assault Siege Marines, I think. Is it Assault Siege Marines? Just Assault Marines. These Assault Marines, I'm not sure if they have something special in Tier 2 or not. At least they have no jetpacks. That's what I know. Okay, these Siege Marines will go down. I don't think they will escape this one. Yeah, too much horrors. Even some horrors spawned in the back. But there is some more Siege Marines and the Siege Captain going ham here. The Tech Marines are busy building the heavy armor fortification, but I don't think Gab is Tier 2 yet. He's not Tier 2 yet. Okay, so this is a economy advantage, I think. Yeah, economy and tech advantage for the Imperial Fist. He was greedy in the sense that he did not go for weapon upgrades on these listing posts, but yeah, I think he still could get an upgrade here and the weapon upgrade here, so he could get the weapons. He decides not to. These weapons, the last cannons, are not only good against vehicles but also infantry, and yeah, these Assault Siege Marines, the Assault Marines, I'm not sure what the purpose of them would be, because there are so many melee troops already, so yeah, they're just losing health, losing stuff, but yeah, it's a base trade scenario. I don't think Gab can win this. He goes for the warp signature he had not got in his base, but yeah, the Dark Circle will go down. Not sure if he got some researches from it. I cannot see it now. I think he did probably. Okay, there we have the Razorback Mark 1. This thing by itself does so much building damage. I don't think Gab can trade effectively. What does the upgrade? Target finders. Yeah, I mean, he has two squads of horrors, yes. And once this warp signature is done, he could go for another lesser demon portal. But once the warp gate is down, all your buildings will decay, so you will need to get another warp gate, and the warp gate is not cheap. I think it's 500 or 600 blue money, so this is not cheap. We have one squad of Assault Marines, two squads of Siege Marines, still the 3 Tech Marines, Siege Captain, and now also Razorback Mark 1, all firing on the warp gate. And as I said, the warp gate is what you want to focus. Even a heavy bolter turret is in here. The GabPR tries to base trade here, but as I said, without the warp gate, all your buildings will decay. The lesser demon portal will decay by itself. Even if you build another lesser demon portal, it will decay, in the sense that, yeah, so I don't think you can build anything other than the chaos thingy. Did he build something? He surely built something. Yeah, a lesser demon portal, but I think it should decay once. But the question is, okay, see, he still has the heavy armor fortification with Razorback Mark 1, heavy bolter turret, and the listing post that can be upgraded if need be. The armory will go down. And you see the warp signature takes damage over time. I think Lesser Demon Portal also takes, yeah, they all take damage over time and cannot be repaired. He needs to get another Warp Gate, and this is placed over here. So he had mustered enough resources for Warp Gate, but yeah, let's see how it goes. The Siege Control will go down, and the Armory, I think, as well. So the question is, can he hold the Lesser Demon Portal long enough? I mean, the Warp Gate has been started, so this is okay. As long as he can hold his position over there, it should be okay, but Vasa Ogrin is no fool. He will take down GabPR's points, so there, if you're in a base trade scenario, make sure to take the opponent's points. Don't not just take their buildings and move away while the enemy takes your buildings and points. The points is what allows you to stay in the game. It's not only the buildings. We know your units apart from the Razorbacks. 2 Razorbacks? Yes, he would have needed the second vehicle cap increase to get a third one out. So yeah, the Warp Gate will go up, Armory will go down, but Tier 2 is still up for the Imperial Fist. The Tier 2 is a research, not an add-on, although it looks like it. It may look like it. It is in research, so he is Tier 2, has the heavy armor fortification. Yeah, and still has more of the map. No, this is not has not been decapped, so it's a very peculiar situation. He has enough money to get a siege control, just enough money, not the power. If he would have not enough power, I think you cannot put down a generator without an HQ, but I think the first HQ doesn't cost power. Correct me if I'm wrong. So every unit he loses, every infantry unit he loses, like the full squad, he will not be able to replace. But he is tier 2, so he can get the sergeants. He has the plasma pistol upgrade, so all the sergeants will have plasma pistols, target finders. He also had Warp Gate, takes forever to build, but yeah, he needs to get this relic, and this relic is still his, so he could in theory build a demonic shrine there.
3 minutes.
Vasa Ogrin has actually the take and hold victory going for him, like in the middle on the left side. Yeah, so he has not gotten the third point. Well, now we have the big advance in the middle, but GabPR pulls back. He needs to take down a point here, but this is heavily defended by the Salt Marines, and I think if he upgraded this heavy bolter turret to an what is it called? Autocannon turret? Is it an autocannon? Yeah, I think an autocannon turret, it would be in range. If it isn't in range like that, there's even Razorbacks now waiting. So is the decap, will the decap be no, it will not be able to. Jesus. He now rebuilt the siege generator, you see it in the back. So you need more than just Furies. So this is going to take down to take an hold, kind of, isn't it? And he cannot build any more Furies. Now he can. Getting the 2 lesser demon portals, this is very important. 2 more warp signatures, so his economy is actually okay. The question is, can he get those freaking decaps? This is a big question. The souls, but the soul will take damage at some point. We have a big flame tongue here, over here, these horrors shooting at the Razorbacks. So one Razorback is almost going down. The Tech Marines trying to escape it, repair. They will be able to repair it, or will they? The Screamers will go for the Tech Marines, I hope. Yes, they go for the Tech Marines. The horrors take down the turret, so there will be Furies able to decap, but it's only 1 minute 20 seconds. Jesus. These horrors will taken down. There's some melters for some reason. I'm not sure if the melter pistols, combi melters, will deal additional damage to demons. I'm not sure. But yeah, he lost his complete front line, except for 1 squad of Screamers here. His Demon Lord is still alive, but there's only 1 minute on the timer. So will it go down to take and hold? No, there is the soul. There's a soul decapping it. His cheeky soul will be able to decap, but the question is, can he hold this position here? A turret, actually, an actual, what's it, warp? I forgot what it is, but may have helped, but there is still the Razorbacks here, both still alive and shooting on these buildings. The upgraded shrine, the upgraded demonic shrine would help here to defend here as well, but he fights within his shrine with 2 squad of horrors. No, only 1 squad of horrors remaining. This squad is about to being killed by these assault marines. There are some Furies and horrors here as well. More horrors spawning in. This is absolute mayhem. They switched the sides, and 1 Razorback is going down. The second Razorback, no, it's the first Razorback going. The second Razorback still standing strong, but will get taken down. We have a big float of requisition on the Imperial Fist. Let's see, what is the economy? No float whatsoever for the Chaos Demons. So the Chaos Demons need every single bit of wreck to reinforce the guys. There's still Vin Diesel. Is he still alive? I can't see him. This doesn't need to be the truth. He can be alive. He will be alive in our hearts all the time. There are even blue horrors spawning in from every side. The demon lord goes into a lesser demon portal to save himself, but there's just too much siege marines and assault marines. They can be reinforced forever. He has quite a big bank. He's reinforcing his, fortifying his generator to get more power for some more Razorbacks. But yeah, there's assault marines, 2 fully reinforced squads of siege marines. Yeah, and this is it. Just siege marines, assault marines, and tech marines. That's it. Razorbacks got killed, but that's it. He cannot take anything. There's again the idea of a base trade, but he has not enough, and he has no builder here to build up stuff. So valiant effort. We even have a rapier armor destroyer from the HQ. As I said, he is tier 2, so he can build it really nice beams. It has Jesus, pew 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 pew, shooting down the alien scum, not the mutant, the demon scum here. Pew 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 pew, pew 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 pew. Even decapping his point now as well. Very nice. And I think with this second warp portal going down, the problem is if you take down the HQ, as I said, your buildings will decay as well as your tiering progress will be lost, as all tiers for the demons are add-ons, I think. I'm not sure about the last tier, but all tiers before are add-ons. So if you lose your HQ, you lose the progress. For the siege marines, for the Imperial Fist siege Vanguard, tier 2 is a research. I think it's a technical reason that you can only have so much add-ons on a building, and so the first tier is actually a research, and the tier 3 is an add-on, and then you have like the fortify add-ons as well. So very interesting game. He was even going for a fortified position add-on because this was his new home base here. Directly on the river. Really nice game, base trade, and yeah, both guys fighting it to the very end, as we like to have it. See here, there's Vin Diesel. He is still alive. And with this picture, we will go to the second map. I forgot what it is actually. We will see what the map is in a second. And here on the second map of the match, it is Quest Triumph. On the left side we have GabPR playing Chaos Demons, and on the right side we have Vasa Ogrin or Biggie Cheese as Imperial Fist Siege Vanguard. I'm a little confused about the map choice, as Quest Triumph in my mind is Imperial Fist favored because you have 3 points in the base. So you can kind of turtle, you could put a turret here or here and then get those 2 points, so you have enough resources to quote-unquote turtle down and continue. But we have a lesser demon turtle and dark circle, so this is a special build I think GabPR has developed. I'm not really sure what the exact thing is. I think it's a fast tier 2 into Slanesh demons. It's at least something Clampay told me to, so I'm really interested to see how it goes. So the dark circle actually finishes first, goes for minions, and then for quick tier 2 I guess. Not too quick, goes for horrors first. Only 2 squads of furries. I was a little puzzled. So the Lost Soul is looking for decap here. Will it be able to? I think it will. Yes. Will it stay alive is the question. The phase shift doesn't last forever. And is be able to go out here and build the shrine here as well. Did he start here too? No, he did not. He goes for 2 horrors, maybe to solidify his position around this demonic shrine. Yes, he puts them in here. Without the demonic shrine active, the Tech Marine would have kind of a chance. Okay, so he does not overstay his vacuum. I think, yeah, this is the strategy to take this point. This is the only downside from quote-unquote turtling on this map. Is that you can lose this point, and if you cannot take this point back, you are in a big trouble. I didn't tell you about the openings, but Vasa Ogrin pretty much goes for the same opener with Hand of Dawn Siege Generator into Siege Captain, 2 Siege Marines, and 1, 2. Will he go for the third? Yeah, 3 Tech Marines is almost a must. So we have 2 squads of horrors here, not reinforced yet. I'm still a bit puzzled by the build order here, so he has not gotten a lot of income. Goes for Demonic Gift Armor and goes for the 3rd squad of horrors. So it's horror spam, no Demon Lord. The Demon Lord is quite expensive. You can go for more horrors. The horrors here are in a peculiar space. They are in heavy light cover, but yeah, there's Wind Diesel right next to them. Demonic Armor will help. The HP goes up by quite a bit. I think it's HP upgrade. Yeah, and the Tech Marine's going melee again here. Will he? Yeah, he tries to focus them down. I don't think he will be able to focus down Siege Marines into this is light cover though. Okay, in light cover maybe, in heavy cover never ever. The 1 squad of horrors lose morale. Every killed horror will go into a blue horror, and every blue horror will go into a brimstone horror. So these horrors are just horrible. Is he now taking up? No, another lost soul to build up his points, I guess. He has quite a lot of economy. 66 to 97. So there you go. The capitalist Imperial fists, if they fortify their points quickly, they can get so much economy. So we have these Siege Marines now going into melee. This is a good call against horrors, so no melee forces except these Furies which run away. I don't think these Furies will win in melee against Siege Marines. I mean, they can help. They can add various debuffs, including armor debuff to the enemy. This Demonic Shrine, I'm not sure if he is actually upgrading his shrines. The shrines upgraded will get... There's an Aegis wall. Okay, this was to block the movement, so this is a nice move better players use. They build buildings in the way so the pathing gets a little weird and the enemies cannot get away. Some people find it bad-mannered. I find it very skillful to be able to use this effectively. But yeah, these horrors getting burned to crisps here, Jesus. They need to run away. These Tech Marines are the absolute bane for every Chaos Demon player. So Imperial Fist against Chaos Marines is, I would say in my book, favored for Imperial Fist. But you see it, tier 2 and Worship of Slanesh, and now he goes for the Horses. Yes, Fiends of Slanesh. I think something I didn't know before, that the little Horses here get exchanged to better Horses if you go Slanesh in tier 2. In tier 1 these Horses are okay-ish. In tier 2 with the upgrades they can be really good. The thing is, he has no pop cap. These take 3 pop cap instead of the 2 the other demons take. So he either loses some or he needs to get another lesser demon portal. I think he will rather lose a squad. I think, because getting another lesser demon portal takes forever. Okay, we have some. Yeah, he suicides these Furies in. These are. I think he wouldn't need to suicide both squads of Furies. 1 squad would be enough. But yeah, he does what he likes to do. The Fiends are now out. Will he be deep striking them right here or over here? Let's see. There goes the next lesser demon portal. So this was not by design. Here we see the Fiends of Slanesh. They are still only having 3 models. I thought they have more models. Maybe he started them too early. I think they start with more models if you are in the tier 2s, but maybe I'm wrong. At least they do quite a lot of damage, I guess. Let's see. No, yeah, being kited to death. So these have quite a lot of health at least. Look at the health bar. But they're getting burned again, and this Listen Post also has the last cannon, so it will defend itself. the building damage on the Fiends is what is good about them. The Fiends in general do high damage, but they are good against vehicle, building and infantry. They say they are good against everything, but I think the best use for them is to snipe buildings. Losing their morale left and right. Now the Lost Soul got attached to them, so they stabilize a bit. Second squad of horses comes into the fray, and now it's a lot of horses and some horrors on the back, but his economy is very, very low. I don't think he can sustain such a push for very long. He can build another squad of horses momentarily. There he goes. I think he immediately builds it. Yeah, but this is a steady line of Imperial Fists. We have three squad of Siege Marines, Tech Marines, and a listening post upgraded. Vasa Ogrin is tier 2, getting for the heavy armor fortification, wanting to go into Razorback. I don't think these horses and horrors will take down the H and H. Yeah. This is the failed push, and the biggest problem with the failed push is that he has not taken his part of the map. The strategic point is even on Vasia's side here, so he has now 109 to 40 and to only 69. Nice. Oof. So this is quite a peculiar squad. GabPR is in this map now. Does he go for more economy or does he go for another push? I think he cannot allow himself to get for a slow economy game, because the he needs something for the Razorbacks. I know he has the horror, so the Razorbacks itself aren't the biggest problem. Heavy bolter even going here in this defensive position. I would have liked it either here or here. This position is very exposed. It can be sniped by horrors. And now the Siege Marines, one squad is still in melee stance, going with the shields, chucking against this strategic point. So some have the Sergeant, some don't. The armory is not yet being built, so it's no armor here. So do we have a deep strike here? Is these horses, two squads of horses going for the HQ snipe? Okay, doing quite a lot of damage against buildings, they say, yeah. Jesus, the damage is quite high. Let's see if it succeeds. I think, yeah, but as I said, the tier advantage is still hung down. Oh, misses the shots on the Razorback, and the Razorback will now be able to fight against the Fiends of Slash. The Fiends of Slash relocate their targets, getting a little past. I think one squad would have needed to stay on the HQ. Now he stays on the HQ, but the Razorback is there. There's the Tech Marines. The Horrors will follow, but this one Razorback that could have been killed by the Horrors earlier bought enough time so that everyone can go back. The Tech Marines now even repairing their base. So this was a base trade, tried again. No armory, no plasma pistols this time, more heavy bolters here, so he really wants to fortify this position as Imperial Fists like to do. And the horses are getting pulled back and try to take down this post, but this listening post got fortified twice, so it has 3.3k health. So Razorbacks firing, Tech Marines still repairing. The second, no, this is a listen post. That's the second Razorback Mark 1. I think a third one will be built, but he needs some more vehicle cap. Maybe he's just building it if one of these Razorbacks will go down. Even minefields dropped here, so he really does not want any demons in his base. Who likes demon in his base, really? So we have only 75 again, 121 and 40. So big economy advantage for Imperial Fists, as it almost always is. No capped strategic point on this side. The strategic points and relic will be kept on this side. No critical locations kept by any player. Up, more fortifications going up. More taking down this Lesser Demon portal. He has building horses on both Lesser Demon's portals, so he still contest with the horse build. I think it can be really good, but I think against Imperial Fists maybe these horses just do not have the crab hands strong enough to strike through the armor here. Where does he get them out? Does he get them out next to the Razorbacks or against the Siege Marines here? He has two squads ready and the third one being ready soon, so he has 3 squads of horses. Another squad of horses being built here, but this will not be able to finish, so 3 squads it is. Where they go? Where do they go? In the base again. So there's 3 upgraded listening posts though, and yeah, they try to take down this listening post, but there are tech marines also. I don't think they can take it. They take down 1 listening post, but there's also already Razorback. These siege marines in force will move to the base of GabPR, so he tries his best to take down this listening post and will be able to take down the second listening post, maybe, but there are Razorbacks firing at them, there are tech marines firing at them. They just could rebuild their stuff. They have so much economy. There's even a little photo on GabPR because he losing his infrastructure, so he cannot rebuild stuff. So yeah, going for the Demon Lord, he could have gotten also a lesser and have, what is it called again, create the Demon Portal for maybe some tier 3. But yeah, this is it. More crab-handed horses coming into these siege marines, but there's also Vin Diesel somewhere, I think. Yeah, there he is, with plasma pistols now as well. So this is basically it. The attack on the enemy base got fended off. He even wants to build a heavy bolter turret, and there's a lot of banana marines in GabPR space. So this is it. I don't see how GabPR can take this back. The horses die here. Manage horses. Vin Diesel killing 1 horse by himself with his mace here. So well played by both players. Nice strategy by GabPR. He has some pocket threats up his sleeve, but this pocket threat of horses got, yeah, how should I say, the weapons were not sharp enough to go through the Imperial Fist's heavy armor. Yeah, I like both games, I have to say. The aggressive play in the first game and the horror opener into a relatively quick tier 2 into horses. I have no experience in this matchup. I don't think I have casted this matchup before, so I'm not really sure what the optimal way is against Imperial Fists. Imperial Fists by themselves are, in my book, an S tier factions, whereas Chaos Demons are an A tier faction. So there's also the faction advantage in general, but also I think the matchup advantage for Imperial Fist. Not discrediting Vasa Ogrin's play. He did very well in this game, so he deserved the win nevertheless. So before I'm talking my ass off here, thanks for watching guys, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.